Hey everyone, it's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's Pick a Card or Pick an Envelope reading. So in this video we're going to be looking at his thoughts, feelings and intentions for you moving forwards into the future. So we have Group 1 and the Lepidolite, Group 2 and the Opalite, and then Group 3 and the Angelite. So go ahead and make your choice. Feel free to pause the video here for a moment if you like. Just make sure you're really tapping into your intuition and letting your gut decide which pile is for you. And then once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. Okay, so let's get started with pile 1. Okay, so Group 1, let's see. How does he feel? What's he thinking? And what are his intentions? Okay, I feel like starting from the bottom. Okay. Recognition and reward. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Don't let your past hold you back, South Node. Find the real you. You know your path. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Coffee cup. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Ooh, stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. 3 of Cups. A toast of friendship in the afternoon sun, a 3 of Cups in happiness, 3 cheers are done. Okay. Okay, so Group 1, this is definitely a very strange reading. Like right off the bat, this is not the usual kind of connection that you share. I feel with this energy of the South Node that you had a past life connection. There's a lot of pain and there's some hurt feelings here I can see. So this could be on your side, but I feel there's a lot of trauma in his past. He seems like he's carrying a lot of heavy burdens, okay? And then I feel that he then inflicts similar pain to what he's experienced, either in past relationships or in his childhood, but potentially even in his past life. I feel like he's definitely carrying a lot of weight from a past life. Yeah, and I feel like you definitely knew each other before. So for some of you, this may be in this life. You might have had a connection in the past and then there's a reconcile occurring. But I'm getting a sense of friendship here with this 3 of Cups energy and the coffee cup, meeting for coffee. So for some of you, this could be his intentions coming through. Him wanting to meet up, to catch up with you. And so maybe he's asked you out for a coffee, or maybe he's about to ask you for a coffee. Okay, or a cup of tea, but I definitely get more of a friendship vibe. However, with that attraction energy coming through, that there is a physical attraction between the two of you. There seems to be some sort of breakthrough happening at this moment. So I feel I'm getting more the sense this is your energy, Group 1, that you are tapping into your own personal power. You're becoming more confident in yourself. You are feeling more on top of your game. Like maybe you're getting a lot of attention. Because I'm getting the sense that's how they're seeing you, as somebody that either deserves a lot of attention and recognition or is being seen to receive a lot of that attention. I do feel this is more about you being more authentic and actually just appreciating what you have and appreciating all of those wonderful qualities that you have within you and that you exhibit and show to the world. It's like you're releasing a lot of that insecurity or the needs to constantly be changing in some way. And I feel like that's where this breakthrough is coming through here. Okay, so let's see what's coming through now with Tarot. What are his thoughts? Look at it. What are his thoughts first? Then we'll look at feelings and then intentions. What are his thoughts about you right now? The Hierophant. So he could be a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You could be as well. The Four of Wands. Okay. This is getting serious. These are 2 marriage cards here, group 1. Like he's thinking either that you are marriage material or that he wants to celebrate with you. He wants to move in. There's definitely thoughts about this, or thinking that you are somebody very wise and somebody that he could have something traditional with. Okay. Wow. I'm just kind of blown away by that, to be honest. Okay, and then we have the 8 of Cups. 7 of Cups in reverse. So it's like his wish hasn't come true here in some way. Like you seem to be his wish fulfillment, but something has gone awry. I mean, these are 2 very conflicting thoughts that he's having. So let's see what he's actually feeling. How are his emotions matching up and aligning with his thoughts? Okay. I'm going to take the top one. Okay, so we've got the Magician in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, and we'll take the top one here. Oh, I'm starting to feel a bit shaky here, actually. Strange. 8 of Cups. Wow. So very conflicting thoughts here and feelings that he's having. Because this is a sense of, he's very much going back and forth. And I see some manipulation or game playing here. And I feel like he's almost manipulating his own emotions because he's very detached. And I see him walking away. This could be walking away from something else. Okay, leaving something in the past, leaving his past baggage from his traumas that he's suffered, his old wounds that he's been carrying with him. So it could be that, but I feel in respect to you, there is that level of detachment. But at the same time, he wants to release fear. So I don't feel like he has ascended to the level of awareness and involvement that you have within your soul and your insecurity. I don't feel like he is feeling as secure. I don't feel like he knows or really understands his feelings or how to express them. That's why there seems to be some manipulation going on here. So let me see, what are his intentions? Okay, 9 of Pentacles. That can be the card of remaining single. Okay, but in the traditional depiction of that card, it's a single female stood there being very independent, but also very single. So it could be the sense that he wants to attain you, but we've just had 2 jump out, so let's see. Okay, so we have the Hermit, card of Virgo, and the Hangman. Wow, okay. So what he's thinking and feeling, again, not matching up with his actions right now. So it seems to be that he's either completely cold with you, like he's either ignoring you, ghosting you, breadcrumbing you, just not giving you anything. But I'm also getting the sense that this is just how he is, okay? Especially if he is Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, or possibly Scorpio. They're the most secretive of all of the signs. But even Pisces can be as well, as it is the ruler of the 12th astrological house, which is the house of the subconscious and the things hidden. So I am getting Aquarius vibes here as well, with that detachment emotionally, because Aquarius is the most detached of all the air signs when it comes to their emotions. Again, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. Yeah, I don't know, that I'm definitely feeling almost a little bit nervous, anxious, shaky. So maybe this person has that kind of nervous disposition. Whether they show it or not, I feel like they are a big worrier. They spend a lot of time up in their head, and it can get them feeling very stuck. Like they're not able to actually move forward. So there's something here that is blocking them from moving forwards. And I do feel more so it is their own mind. and their sense of feeling insecure or unstable in some way. Let me see what's blocking them. Okay, Daughter of Wands in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. Could be Five of Wands energy too, as it just came out my mouth. Okay, whoa. And the Two of Swords reverse. So it's strange because what's blocking them is the energy of them unblocking you, which is weird, I know. But this is the card of not speaking for a while and then suddenly speaking, or something being revealed. There was a lot of either self-denial or silence between the two of you. So, you know, but that's not giving us an idea as to exactly why, but something has certainly failed here. I feel like either maybe it was this coffee date plan or something, you planned to meet up, but it didn't happen. There was a cancellation, or this could be the sense of your relationship. I'm getting the sense it didn't quite get off the ground. It didn't get started. It doesn't seem to have much rooting, if that makes sense. So even if this is quite an on and off relationship, it doesn't seem like it's been consistent, or it seems like you've just not been able to get to know this person so well because of these circumstances and their detachment. But there's some Libra energy coming through here too as well, especially with this Five of Swords energy. So it may be a sense that they've tried to give up impressing you in some way. It's like they feel like they can't do anything for anybody else right now. They seem to be in quite a selfish place, and I don't mean that in a negative sense towards them, but I think that they're in a place where they just need to spend some time contemplating and understanding themselves and working through these old wounds and issues. I do feel that sense for them. So let's see what else we've got. Oh yes, and I was going to say, sorry, okay, we've got two here. Actually, hold on, let me say what I was going to say first. But I do feel that silence is going to break either way, especially because of these indicators here, but specifically this Two of Swords is telling me that I feel that there's a meet, okay, that's coming. Oh, okay. Right, let's see. What do we have? Exciting times ahead. Oh my God, second chance. Trust the process. One more. The second house. Do you know what? I felt called for one more, so I'm going to take one. Okay. Right, so I need some water, one moment. Okay, so this can obviously appear quite conflicting, avoid this energy. So I feel this is more about avoiding the energy of holding on too strongly. Okay, it might be a sense that you're both overthinking this quite a lot. I feel there's a mirroring between you a little bit. There are exciting times ahead and a second chance for you to either get to know each other or to have another meeting. This is not over if that's what you're wondering. I do feel that something is coming through here and you need to trust the process. You both need to trust the process. Absolutely. So it might be that you're feeling a little impatient right now for things to move forwards, but I feel like you do just need to have patience and just relax a little bit. Get into the Taurus energy of the second house. Okay, get sort of cozy at home with family if you're able, and eat lots of nice foods and just really nourish yourself. Okay, self-care is what is coming through. I feel like there are other things that you can be putting your focus into, and that will actually help to bring this connection into fruition for you, because I do get this sense of holding on very strongly, and that is causing this resistance. Okay, by using the universal laws. If you understand the universal laws, if you hold on to something so tightly, it tends to slip through your fingers, or you create that barrier of resistance, so you can put your time and energy into focusing positive energy into this connection, but make sure that you are then detaching. Now, I'm not saying this is easy. Of course, it's a very tricky thing to be able to do, but it is something that can be done. It is something you can and do have control over. Feel free to write that down in the comments. I'm in control. Okay, I'm in control of my thoughts. And as soon as you start distracting yourself with other things, I feel like this is then going to come out of the blue. Like they're going to reach out to you. There's going to be some kind of communication that comes in that is going to let this second chance occur. Okay, and you know, if you are familiar with astrology and you check your chart and you know the transits and how they're affecting your chart, then it might be something just to check and see what's going on in your second house. Okay, it may have something to do with theirs, but I feel that I'm getting the sense it's more to do with you. I feel like there could be a certain planet that is transiting or is aspecting your second house, and you know, this the house of money as well. So there could be some money connection between the two of you. Maybe you worked together, maybe they were a client of yours, maybe you were a client of them, or you had some kind of brush with financial matters in some instances. But it could also be that it could be a great business partnership. Like you might come together and brainstorm and you have some really great ideas. Even in a romantic sense, you connect, but on another level, you know, you could connect it in a business sense, like a power couple energy is what I'm seeing. So again, avoid the energy of attaching too strongly at this time. And I feel like that is when they're going to come in. It's like the second that you forget about them, it's like, oh yeah, I forgot about them actually. And it's the point of being not caring as well and saying to the universe, if they are meant for me, bring them in. If they are not, then send them away. Send somebody better, you know, or I am with that person or better, you know, because who would want to turn down it? We can all say, oh, but I only want this person. But genuinely, if you thought, okay, but if I could have that person, but just the better version, why not? You know, as long as, well, I know they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But this is my Libra Mercury coming out now, constantly playing the devil's advocate. So I don't want to make things confusing. So I'm going to stop right there. But you know what I'm saying. So I'm now going to just roll the tarot dice and see what's going on. Not tarot dice, astro dice. Okay. So we have Jupiter, we have 4, and then we have Libra. Okay, so I definitely feel like I'm speaking to some Libras here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. But it is the relationship sign ruled by Venus. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe Venus transiting your second house, or it's about to, or again, there's some, or your natal Venus is transiting and aspecting something. There's definitely something going on astrologically for you. So if you can, and you understand it, I mean, look it up, look into it. Okay, see what's going on with, especially Venus. See what's going on with your Venus and the transiting Venus. With Jupiter, this is expansion. Okay, so something is expanding, and I feel like it's your home with the number 4, which is the ruler of the 4th house, the 4th astrological house, Cancer, the moon. Okay, so it's the sense of things going on at home with family. So this could be somebody that you start a family with, or you connect families together, okay? Or you buy a home together, or you spend lots of time at home. I'm just getting this really comfy vibe where you just feel really comfortable in each other's company. You can just sit there, watch Netflix, just genuinely chill and just feel at one with each other. And there seems to be a lucky element with this as well. So it just seems like this is either a chance meeting, or it just seemed to come out of the blue. And again, it may feel like all hope is lost at this moment, but I do feel on another level, on the astral plane perhaps, that things have definitely lifted off, and you definitely feel this intense pull towards each other. Even if you don't actively realize it at that time, there's something going on here. This is stirring and it's not over. So okay, I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope this resonated for you, and please let me know down in the comments below if it did, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 2 and the opalite crystal, let's see. What are his thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards you? Okay, so I'm going to start from the bottom. Make the effort. Great love is great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. New moon in Aries, it's time to take action. Soul flame. Inner earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Heartache and loss. Oh my God, heartbroken. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving and mourning. Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. Secret sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories in sketches for others to find. Love that. Okay. Even though we've got some very sad and deep energy here, I'm still getting some really nice vibes. Before I came to these two cards here, I was just loving all of these lovely blues, turquoises and greens, because these are the energies of the heart chakra and the throat chakra. So I do feel, especially with that soul flame card that's come out, that you two have a very strong bond. Okay, you may have children together. You may have known each other since you were children, or there may be this almost childlike playfulness to your relationship or your connection. It just feels like a very sweet love that you two shared. But at the same time, there is a sense of passion and pain. Okay, it seems like it could have been a bit of a roller coaster. But overall, I feel like we've got all of the elements here. We've got fire, we've got earth, we've got air, and we do have water as well. But the water seems to be the more sad, very lonely and down kind of energy. So someone definitely here is feeling very, very depressed. Okay, so, and I feel like this is both of you. I feel like you both are feeling exactly that way. I feel that you may have made the choice to leave them, but it could be them making that choice as well. But somebody here has made the choice to move in a healthier direction and release something that felt very toxic. So it could be the relationship that you shared that became toxic, but could also be someone feeling they were ingesting toxic things, you know, not looking after their health, their wellness, their diet, you know, and now they're wanting to make healthier choices. But I also feel about the mind. There's a lot of ruminating going on here. But there's such a creative and beautiful vibe coming through with secret sketches and inner earth. So one of you might be a painter or a sketcher. Okay, but doing something very creative and imaginative, dreamy, lots of that Piscean energy. But with this Aries cardinal energy, this is about moving forwards and taking action. So I'm going to look at the tarot now and see if we can get a clearer idea of what's going on here. But there is certainly a feeling of them feeling very down, depressed, very upset and like hurt that they've lost you. Or lost because they've hurt you. Okay, so let's look at their thoughts first. So what are they thinking about you? What is he thinking? Now, I kept being called to say they in this one. I know this is a he, and I don't usually do gender specific, but I don't know why. So maybe this could be a female. I don't know. I'm just going to put that out there for probably a very select group that didn't look at the title or something, but it really doesn't matter. But I don't know, the fact that I keep saying they, maybe that there was more than one person in the connection, could be that too. Okay, well, there was another person that came between, even family or friends or something. Okay, so what is he thinking about you right now? What's he thinking? Oh, wow, this is so weird. Okay, 4 of Wands in reversed. Ace of Wands, so lots of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun of Pentacles, Earth, Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. So he's thinking contrasting thoughts. In one sense, he feels like things have failed. Okay, you could have been married to this person. Okay, you could have lived with this person quite possibly. This person could also be going through some kind of divorce, or you could be going through a divorce, but this is certainly a separation here, or something that didn't go to plan, a celebration that was about to happen, or it just all fell apart. Something fell apart here, okay, between you in his mind. He's still got passion for you, but it also seems like this is renewed because aces are the beginning, okay, and it's the card of Aries as well. You know, it's starting something new, it's lighting the match. Okay, so it's like something has lit the match again within his mind. Yet at the same time, he is delaying in moving forwards. It's like right there in the center, that passion for you is burning. Okay, regardless of what else seems to be going on in his mind, it's like that passion has never died out. And it's still very strong, as you can see. So what is he feeling? Let's see how his feelings align with his thoughts. Five of Swords, so that's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Oh, now this is weird. Both these cards, very similar energy from pile 1 in these tarot cards, okay? 8 of Cups, okay. The Emperor. And that one came out as well. How weird. So for some of you might have been drawn to group 1, so that might be a shout to watch that one too. But in regards to their feelings, they're not very good with expressing or being very, very clear. They don't really understand or want to deal with their feelings, I sense. There is this vibe of them wanting to be in control, wanting to feel like they have won. So they may be putting on a bit of a show right now. They may be pretending that they're okay, or gossiping as well with others about this in some sense, okay? But I do feel they are just trying to gain control of this. They're trying to gain control of this fire that is intensely burning, because it almost feels for them that if they left that fire burning unattended for a little too long, that it would then cause a much bigger situation to occur, and it would take over their whole lives. That's how I sense that they felt about you, or the potential for how they could feel. They're just a very intense person, but this connection is like any other that I feel they have shared. So I sense that it sort of scares them, so they walk away trying to gain control, trying to be that ultimate masculine. Like, I don't need to talk about my feelings, it's not important, I don't need to deal with that, I'm moving on from that. And he's afraid. He's holding himself back. He's holding back from, well, in his feelings. I will check his intentions and his actions in just a moment. But yeah, he's definitely got some emotional blocks going on within him that he needs to learn how to process with a little bit more. In one sense, he might be walking away though, okay, emotionally, from wanting to either getting to some kind of argument with you or others about this connection, or trying to save face, trying to act like he has it all together, or like he's the one in control here. But so yeah, for some of you, I do sense that that's what he's also doing too, but it's still very much a detached energy. That's giving me Aquarius vibes there. Okay, this is strange. The Empress, the way that it just rolled out there. You are divine counterparts. Look, we have the Empress and we have the Emperor, both in the upright. So I do feel you may have had very parallel lives. You may have led parallel lives and have had very similar things occur. You know, so a lot of similarities that you could line up even before you met each other. Okay, especially if you had a past life connection. Okay, I feel like there was something there, possibly twin flames with all this mirroring. Okay, so let's have a look at his intentions, actions towards you. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Ten of Pentacles, yeah. At this moment, he could be juggling, okay, juggling a lot he has a lot going on. So for some of you, this could be a third party situation, okay? Doesn't have to be, but I just have to let you know, okay? Because that's almost what I feel like he's definitely trying to juggle a lot, okay? So whether that's another person or whether that is he's trying to juggle his work, he might have a lot going on at work. Because I see a lot of instability here when it comes to either his finances or his home and security. There's something going on there. Maybe you two work together or even possibly live together with that 10 of Pentacles energy reversed. So there's something that's gone on there, but this could also be his own insecurity and the value within himself, you know, as a man, I feel like, to provide. There's something's been rocked here and there's a lot of repression. So at this moment, he's passive, okay? I don't feel like he's going to take action, but I will look now because I know you're going to be saying, okay, but when will he take action? So I will just see, or if and when. Okay, let's see, what was that? Okay, so we have the 7 of Cups. I keep reading that as the 8 of Cups, which is strange, but I'll go for that in a moment. Like, will things change with him? 3 of Wands in reverse 2. Daughter of Cups. The Hermit. Okay. So, being totally honest here, at this moment, I don't feel like he's going to take action with that Hermit energy, card of Virgo. It's about being the Hermit. Turning out the light, blowing out the candle. He's being on his own. I don't see him coming forwards right now. He may think that you might be feeling a little hostile towards him or not in the friendliest of moods. So I do feel like there is a fear within him about coming towards you. He does feel like things have just fallen apart. Okay, that he wanted things to move forwards, but at this moment, I don't feel like he is strong enough, or he doesn't feel like he's strong enough to move forwards. And he's got to learn to be more open and honest with himself and stop just retreating every time something feels a little unsettling or uncomfortable, because I feel like that's in his nature. He'd rather just shut that door or bury his head in the sand than actually deal with this, because I feel like he wants to. Excuse me, I do feel like he does. He has very strong feelings for you, but he can't. Right now, it's like he needs to just cut off. And that's, of course, something that you're going to have to wonder and wait. I mean, maybe he's waiting for you to reach out, okay? But you have to do what's right to you. I can't tell you what to do. If you want to reach out to him, reach out to him. But I just feel at this moment, he's not going to be reaching out to you. Did you see what that was? Look, be silent. Be silent. So that might be a sign of telling you to be silent. But I always say you have to trust your gut, okay? Trust your gut. But just know that if you've reached out 3 times and you've got nothing back or very little, then that could be a sign right there, okay, to just let him come to you. If you haven't, maybe you've had a falling out lately and maybe he was the last one to message and you didn't respond, so maybe then it is your turn. He could be waiting, okay, in that respect. But again, you have to use your judgment depending on your own situation and what's occurred. But I do feel like, yeah, almost there. I don't even sense that Tarot wants to reveal when, okay? I will say it might be the number 3. 3 has come up here, so there could be something that happens within, I would say, 3 weeks minimum, maybe 3 months, okay? But, you know, timing is not always easy to interpret, and it's easy to misinterpret, so take it with a grain of salt, always. However, I just feel that there's that sense that Tarot wants you to, or your spirit guides want you to just sort of stand back for a moment and let this unfold naturally, because you're almost there. Stay present, yes. Stop ruminating so much and thinking about the future and obsessing. I'm definitely getting obsessed vibes here. Could have some Scorpio energy too. Use your intuition. Yeah, what did I just say about using your gut? That's exactly that. Use your intuition, your third eye, and if it just feels right, especially if it just comes out of nowhere and not being triggered by something like anxiety, but when it just, I don't know, I'm trying to, you know, you just can't put your finger on it. You suddenly think of someone and you think, do you know what, I'm just going to reach out to them. I feel like reaching out to them for whatever reason. And usually in those moments, it's usually you have a good reception. Okay, of course, it depends what's going on, but I feel, especially if there has been some time apart between you, okay? And it might be time to reach out. But again, I feel like you need to be silent in order to know when the right time is. That's where you need to let your intuition guide you and not sort of be so focused on the future and exactly when and how things are going to happen. I feel like it's one of the hardest things to do, is to be patient and be like, and it's the way the universal laws work. You create resistance if you hold on too strongly. Again, this is a message I felt like I had to make clear in group 1's reading too, because it is something that we can all be guilty of. If it's something that we really, really want, then it's hard to let go of it. But actually, I'm going to say the opposite, because that's how we reprogram ourselves. So it's really easy. It's easy to let go of what I want because I know it's coming to me. I know I deserve it. And I know the universe is bringing it in when the universe knows it's the right time. All my spirit guides, feel free to write that affirmation down in the comment section, in your own notebook or somewhere. But yes, just, it is okay to let go. And like I said, as soon as you let go, the universe is like, okay, I know that they're okay with not having this person or not having this opportunity, whatever it may be. So there you go. It doesn't tend to happen in the times of desperation. You need to release that feeling of desperation, and certainly distraction can be key. Make sure you're feeling those feelings, understanding where they're coming from, whether those are things that you still need to work through, attachment issues, okay, low self-esteem or confidence, or just obsession, okay, whatever it might be for you that is causing you any distress. And try to just unpick those feelings a little bit, which can be very uncomfortable. But once you've done that and processed them in whichever way that you feel is best, then let it go. Then be like, I'm not going to think about it. And if it pops into your head, then banish it, push it down. Imagine in your mind, close your eyes, take your hands, push down their name. Okay, say, I banish the thought of this person. And just keep doing that until your brain gets the message and starts to think about something else. Okay, so anyway, I'll stop babbling on about that. Let's see what the Astro Dice have to say for you. Okay, oh, so weird. We had Libra in the last one. Okay, but we do have different. We have Mars and we have the number 7. So Libra energy, you could be Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars or Mercury. They could be as well. But with that Mars element too, Mars rules Aries and Scorpio. So those are the major signs that I'm seeing, but of course can be any signs. This is just the energy of this person and your connection collectively, I feel. This is definitely a spiritual connection. As I said from the very beginning, this is a soul contract, I feel, that you two share. Okay, especially with that Libra energy, the number 7. Yes, this is a soul contract. Okay, and I feel like things are definitely going to move forwards again, but there just needs to be patience. You're going to need to step back for a little bit. He's got some work to do. He's got emotional and spiritual work and healing to do. I just feel like things are going to heat up. Okay, the fire has not died out, but it's just going to take a little bit of time and patience. Okay, so I do hope that this resonated for you, group 2, and please let me know down in the comments below if it did, and please give the video a thumbs up as well. Okay, have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 3 and the Angel Lights, what are his thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards you? So we're starting from the bottom. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Love and light, renew your life. Oh yes, I forgot that 2 did come out for this one, Power 3, which didn't happen for the others. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. Deep cellular healing. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Discontent and boredom in reverse. Three-eyed raven. As sunrise hits, open the dew, a messenger raver calls out with the news. Or sorry, calls out with the news. Ruined that, didn't I? Ooh, love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. Palm tree. Stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Wow. Okay, I'm really loving this reading so far, group 3. This is looking pretty sweet, I must say. There is a very strong chemical attraction between the two of you. This is reciprocal, so you both feel the same way. Even if they may not consciously realize it at every moment. It depends, of course, at what stage your connection is at, which, of course, I will get to with the tarot and we'll get some more information. But from what I'm seeing so far, I feel like something clearly went awry between you. There is something that needs to be resolved, okay? So it may not have even been a direct conflict that you shared, but something that may have been cancelled, a cancelled plan or a date or a meeting that just didn't occur, or it didn't go as planned in some way, is what I'm getting. And I get that I feel like he's been feeling very bored, but also like he might have felt like he's missed an opportunity here with you. Yeah. I do sense that he's been going through a lot of healing himself. There may be another person involved here. This could be a love triangle situation for some of you. For others, I feel like this just could be someone from the past, someone else's energy that came through. But it also could be some kind of connection that you two shared with a mutual friend, because I'm getting like 3 of Cups vibes here. So yeah, I'm just seeing either meeting for a drink or, I don't know, meeting through a family member or a colleague or something like that. Okay, but for some of you, that it could be, and like I said, another person, a third party involvement here. But at the same time, with this unconditional love, they certainly have very strong, loving feelings and affection for you. It's really lovely and sweet, honestly. And I'm getting a lot of earth come through here now as well. So you could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They could be as well. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. But yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of this deep healing going on. So this could be reflected in what you're doing as well, especially with your mirroring and this magnetic attraction and this bond. I feel like there's a tethering of the two of you. Your souls are sort of tethered together. So even when you're apart, it's like you are still very much connected. So you may be picking up their feelings and their thoughts and what's going on with them on a very physical level. I'm getting some physical manifestations coming through. So you might receive some sort of pain that just comes through, like a pain in the chest, or I don't know, pain in the toe. Maybe you stub your toe, or there's something, I feel like, and it almost just comes very suddenly. Like, oh, where did that come from? And it goes very suddenly. And sometimes what I've come to realize is that I certainly experienced this myself, and it's actually it can be quite settling. It's not, sometimes it can be quite distressing as well, but by just realizing, actually, where's that pain's just come from nowhere, but you know what, that's not mine. I'm picking that up from something else or someone else, and that's going, and it tends to just disappear so quickly. And that's how I know if it's something more concerning. I know it will stay and it will linger. Okay, and that's when action needs to be taken. But yeah, so if you're feeling sort of some weird pains lately, you might be picking up on what's going on with them physically, mentally, emotionally. It can manifest in so many different ways. But it could also be them. If you're not experiencing this, I feel like they might be. I'm getting some like physical ailments here. So this is where I see them taking some respite, resting quite a lot, spending either time in bed or just trying to relax. Hospital I just got off for some of you as well. I don't know whether this person has recently been to hospital or had some kind of a procedure or operation. Again, this may have been your energy, but let's see. So I'm going to see, what are their current thoughts towards you first? What are their thoughts? Okay, so we've got the Five of Wands in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. Oh my god. Sorry, that's weird. I just dropped all of the cards. Bear with me. I nearly fell into my water, and this was weird. Yesterday, and I've never done this, but I spilled water all over a pack of my cards. And yeah, they're obviously completely ruined. I'm going to have to do something with them, but and that just nearly happened again, so I don't know. Maybe someone spilled a drink recently. Okay. What else can you tell me about their thoughts about you right now? Whoa, okay. So their thoughts are pretty heavy, I would say. But I feel like they have been heavy, but I feel like that's lifting now. There's a lot of repression in them. So this could be repressed anger. It could be repressed sexual feelings for you, but there's definitely something that they felt very strongly, but that they've had to push down, even in their mind. I feel like they're having to stop themselves from either thinking about your passions or conflicts, whatever you've been through, or the potential of that. But I see there could be, again, other people's energy involved here in some way. But it's like, in some ways, this could be them thinking about how you are, thinking that you are sort of down and depressed or going through something, maybe even, again, physical and having some physical problems, but seeing that lifted now. But again, this could be their energy of thinking, being in an anxious place, feeling depressed, feeling betrayed, feeling, wait a minute. These are wands, not swords. So my mistake, but well, I don't even like to call it a mistake because this is tarot and everything comes out and happens for a reason. But for some reason, I'm struggling to read between the differences of the swords and the wands today, which I don't usually have. So I do feel like the Ten of Swords does have a meaning here in reverse, but with that Ten of Wands here in reverse, so slightly different meaning in that way. And just bear with me one moment because I need to turn the light on. It suddenly got really dark. But we are in the UK and it's been so stormy and getting so dark. We barely had any hours of sunlight. Okay, so sorry about that. Right, that's better. Okay, so yeah, so this is about them dropping some kind of responsibility here. Okay, or dropping the thoughts about you, releasing the burdens that he was feeling in some way. Okay, let me see, how does he feel about you? How are his feelings aligning with his thoughts? Father of Pentacles reversed. I just get in the sense maybe he was helping take care of you in some way, or maybe he wanted to take care of you. He feels like, I don't know, I get the sense like he wants to wrap you up in a way. But I mean, I'm not seeing, okay, yeah, I'm not seeing any cups here. Cups represent emotions, so I don't feel like he's dealing with his emotions right now. He's not getting into his feelings. He's definitely in that very masculine energy of pushing everything down. I do feel there is that fire and that passion burning within him, and that's still burning very brightly. Okay, so he's still very attracted. He still has that want and need to be with you in some way. But I feel there's some passivity here. Like he's either standing by, like he's either waiting for you to come through in some way to reach out to him, or he's just keeping an eye on you. Like I feel like behind the scenes. So I'm getting the sense he might not be around at this moment, but he certainly is behind the scenes keeping an eye. But I just don't feel like he's dealing with his feelings. It's like he's thinking about you, but he's not actually dealing with his own heart and emotions here. Okay, let's see, what are his intentions? Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands. So lots of fire here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but also Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Daughter of Pentacles reversed. Judgment reversed. Eight of Wands reversed. Okay, So I do feel at the moment, I mean, his intentions are to, I feel like he wants to still move forwards with you. Okay, if you have been having a period of not speaking or things haven't felt so great between you lately, I do feel like he's not done yet in some way. Like he wants to still move forwards. He feels very tired. I see him feeling very drained in this connection, and I sense that you're probably feeling that sense as well. It's quite exhausting in some ways, but because the passion burns so brightly, I almost sense that you really do need to have some time apart as well to regroup in some way. But I also feel like he may either want an apology or he wants to offer an apology. There's something there where I feel that there may have been some judgment, some hasty judgment about an issue between the two of you. But then I see him having a new perspective. Okay, however he was feeling and thinking and what he was planning before, I see him having a change of heart and a change of his actions and intentions. So let me just get one more clarifier for that. What's changed here? Oh, wow. Yes. So we have the Chariot. Okay. So he's going to be coming forwards towards you. He might be driving. Yeah. So he wants to come towards you. Absolutely. I'm seeing so many animals here as well. So I don't know if you two are just really real lovers of animals, and there's a lot of sensitivity around animals, particularly maybe horses or birds or deer, bats maybe. But I just feel like you seem like just a very sweet couple. Like you're both very sweet natured and you would do anything for anybody and you'd really care about each other. I don't feel like there's a lot of like selfishness here, which is good. But I feel that maybe there needs to be a little more on both sides. You sometimes need to take care of yourselves as well as each other at times, but they're certainly going to be coming back towards you. So if you're waiting for them and you've been wondering what's going on, they are going to come back towards you. I feel that's new energy coming through, and it brings me back to this card at the very beginning with a personal resolution, or a personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, so whatever has occurred, I do feel like there's going to be a change. So we have the 9th house, which is the house of Sagittarius in astrology. So that you two could be at a bit of a distance from one another. It could be a long distance connection, or you could be from different ethnic backgrounds. Okay. It could also be that you love to travel. One of you loves to travel. And just expanding your minds. Okay. So wish fulfillment. Oh my God, soulmates. Oh, the 2nd house. Stillness. Be silent. Okay, well, I feel like that is speaking volumes. I don't feel like you need to do anything. I think you can be very passive at this moment and wait, because I do feel like he is coming, because we got this soulmate energy. Okay, so you could be soulmates, you could be twin flames, but it's more that, like I said, it's very sweet. This doesn't seem to be a toxic connection. It seems more of a maybe right person, wrong time, or wrong place, or something, you know, or health or financial matters, or whatever has kind of come between you. I feel like there's something that has maybe been in the way, but it needed to be in the way because you both needed to grow and evolve separately. I feel there could be something going on, like I said, with money, the physical, the Taurian aspects to life. So being at home in your comforts, maybe you both really enjoy luxury in some way, but yeah, there could have been some money matter issues as well. But you really are each other's wish fulfillment. You really do emotionally fulfill each other. Okay, even though they're not in that emotional space right now, I feel like when they are, it's something that's so amazing. I don't feel like either of you have ever experienced. It's a real deep love, and it's a sweet love, one that is long lasting. This isn't a roller coaster, twin flame, on off situation. I feel like if you two come together, this is it. This is it for the long haul. You know, this is getting married or having children, blending families, being together until you're old. That's what I see. Yeah. I love this, but at the moment things are just very still, and I feel there needs to be silence. And I think on both sides, I don't feel like you need to worry, because I think that they are coming through. They definitely are coming through. But I think that you can just be a little more passive, make sure that you're healing yourself in every way. They're healing themselves, and then they're going to come through. So I'm just going to roll the tarot dice as well to see. The astro dice, sorry. What else is coming through? So we have the number 5, we have Pluto, and then we have Gemini. Interesting. So you could have Gemini, Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Venus, rising. So could they. But even if you look at the symbol, the sign of Gemini, you can see there's the number 11. Okay, it's the master angel number. But you can see it's two counterparts, two identical, aligning, matching up. It can also look like the 4 of Wands, okay, which is the marriage card. So that's the first thing that I noticed when Gemini popped out for you. But this is also about communication. So you might be very talkative with each other. You might really enjoy speaking with one another. Maybe that is through communications online as well. Maybe you met online, or maybe, like I said, if it's long distance, maybe you've only been communicating through online means in some way. Or maybe you will be communicating more going ahead into the future, because I do see a change here with this number 5. So the way that your relationship or connection is at this moment is not going to be like that for long, because Pluto is here to transform it all, okay? Pluto digs deep into what has been buried, which is very dark, investigates, and then brings it all out into the open and exposes it for what it is. So I feel like this is what is either occurring now or what has occurred. So this transformation needed to happen in order for you two to come back together and align. And you can take the number 5 as well if you wish as a time frame, okay, for when he might come back in, which it could be 5 hours, 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, or the 5th month of the year. Okay, so take that however you wish, but don't take it too strongly, okay? You've got to just let this flow. For now, you just need to relax, but things are going to change, and you may not have any control in that anyway, and it might feel a little uncomfortable at times, because we're creatures of habits, as humans, and we do like to be comfortable a lot of the time. But if you want things to change, but if you want this beautiful new beginning with him, things are going to have to change in some way. So, but I think you're going to really enjoy it, and I think exciting times lie ahead for you. Okay, so let me know down in the comments below if this resonated for you, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care.